There are two principles that we stick by when we make recommendations to our clients about which cloud service provider they want to choose. The first is that you really want to stick with something that is the best in the business. You don't want to pick something that is a side project for a company. You want something that this is their business. This is what they are putting their revenue behind. And this is what, frankly, other companies, maybe even your competitors, are also using. That just lends testament to the fact that this provider honestly works well. And for us, there's three. There's Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. Now, there are a lot of other clouds that you could choose from, but those three in particular we see as industry leaders. They're the ones that are constantly coming out with new features. They have the best operational teams. They have the best security teams. Those are the ones that I would say 85% of all major businesses use. So first up, choose one of those three unless you have a very compelling reason to choose something else. The other aspect of it really depends upon your cloud maturity. If you have architects on staff that have used AWS before, AWS is very DIY. There's hundreds of services that you could pick from. Then you have experience in it, it makes sense, go with it. If you have Microsoft licensing, then Microsoft will actually, if you ask them nicely, give you a discount on usage of Microsoft Azure. And it often works really well and does nice plug and play with all the services that you're using. Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Excel, SharePoint, Outlook, all of those are very low barrier to entry, first-class offerings that you can take advantage of if you go with Microsoft Azure. If you're a company that focuses a lot on data, if moving data around, if processing massive amount, I'm talking about gigabytes, I'm talking about like terabytes or petabytes or zettabytes, I believe is the one above that, and you have a global infrastructure that you need to share data across seamlessly without paying a lot of networking fees, Google Cloud makes a lot of sense. So in conclusion, it really depends upon what your particular business does well. If you want large data processing, Google Cloud's your choice. If you want first-class integration with your Microsoft suite of tools, Microsoft Azure was made for you. If you like to do things yourself, if you like to roll up your sleeves, if you like to have a little bit of elbow grease, AWS absolutely makes sense. It really depends upon your business case and how you want to set yourself apart from your competitors.